All right, everyone. So I'm a little pissed off, and I gotta let you know why. All right. I am going live for the second time today. Uh, Not because I really want to, but because the first time I went live, there was no sound, and nobody told me. People were like, "Yeah, thumbs up," and and nobody was there, or you couldn't hear anything. So let me know if can you guys hear me? Are you hearing anything coming through your speakers? Um, for those of you that are logging in, just let me know if you're listening to this live, hashtag live. If you're listening to this on replay, hashtag replay. But I hope you could hear me so that I don't have to go and do this again for the third time. All right. Yeah. So it's day 25 of my 90K and 90-day challenge. We started that on January 1st. And then this is the third day of our 30-day live video challenge. And so I'm going to share with you guys a little bit today. I want to tell you a little bit about how I got into this business. Okay, I'm second generation, so I'm a SOB, a son of a broker, right? My my parents owned a brokerage, and I grew up just coming into the brokerage all the time, hanging out with them, using their computer, doing my homework in the office, and they never pushed me to get into this business. And I don't really think they taught me about the business. They weren't like, "Here, come check this out. This is how we do, listings," or "Here's how I negotiate a deal." They didn't do any of that. Um, but they were always there. They supported me. And right out of college, I went out and I went into what is it called, wealth management, right? So it was mutual funds and life insurance sales. That's really what it was, right? So I went out, got all my licenses, and I did very well there. And I learned a lot of the things that I'm using right now, and the diligence and all that stuff. A lot of it was learned right from there. So I think that the insurance companies have really good training, and it was a good introduction into sales for me. To a point where I was supposed to turn this office into the same company that I was working for at the time, and my parents were all about it. They were like, "Okay, that's what you could do," and I respect them for that. And I'm wondering if I would do that for my kids, because I see some of the parents out there, and some of the brokers out there, like, "I'm doing this, I'm building this for my children. They're going to come in, they're going to take over." And I don't know what my kids want to do. I don't know if they want to come into this business or not come into this business, and I don't want to make that choice for them. My parents didn't make that choice for me. So, um, but I'll tell you what got me into this business was, unfortunately, my dad got ill, and he uh, he developed brain cancer. And during the year that he went through that process, so brain surgeries, chemo, and all that stuff, we were able to take some family trips during that time too. But I got my real estate license, and that's what brought me into the business, because I had to step up and make sure that the family business was gonna keep going on, right? And I found out I loved it. It was easy. I made my first deal in my first week, and I realized that people like to talk about real estate way more than they like to talk about death and insurance. So that was really easy. And today I'm supposed to be talking about craziest thing that happened to me in my business. And we're real estate agents. We go out there and show properties, and we walk into people's houses. So a lot of crazy things can happen, and all those things have happened for me. I've been on people in bathrooms and sleeping, and all that stuff. Towels, opening the door with their towels, all that stuff. But the real crazy thing that happened to me and my business, or during my career, was when I decided to transition my brokerage out of my franchise. And for any of you guys that are going through that or have gone through that, you can relate to what I went through. It, you know, that franchise model is crap, you know, and leaving the franchise model is not fun. And I learned a lot through that. And I saw, I guess, how franchises tried to hold on and try to squeeze you and all those things. And you know, it wasn't pretty. And that was the most, you know, outrageous thing that happened to me. I can't tell the details here, but a lot of it is very interesting. If you want to know about it, I'm happy to share it with you. I'm an open book. And you know, hopefully there's people out there that will learn from my mistakes. All right. So I had 3 franchises, all under the same umbrella, all at different times, you know, contracts with them and all that stuff. And, you know, I moved my organization out of that. And it was a process, and it was an interesting process. And I learned a lot through it. You know, made some mistakes, but I'm very happy with where I am right now. So if anybody wants to know anything about that, yeah, I'm happy to share it with you. In the meantime, I'm still eating through these chocolates because I have so many of them, so many of them. So anybody want to come by and pick some up, feel free. I've got still a couple of boxes left, and that's what I eat: breakfast, lunch, and dinner, in between all the steaks that I have. All right. So appreciate you guys listening. Again, this is my second time recording this live, because the first time I did the whole damn thing with no sound and nobody told me. So hopefully you guys could hear this, and just do me a favor, hashtag live or hashtag replay, right? Live if you're listening live, replay if you're listening on replay. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Bye, everyone.